I need to look in this cave because I've been seeing the female go in there and then the male was in there. So let's get the flashlight and check it out. Good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is finally a beautiful day here in East Tennessee. We have temperatures near 80 degrees and it is not raining. So I'm super happy about that. It is a little windy out, but hey, you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? So you may have noticed something different about my channel, or you may have not. But I wanted to come on here first and foremost and kind of clarify this with y'all. I have decided to change the name up of my channel just a little bit because we have kind of evolved a little bit. We have headed into aquatics quite a bit and just the greenhouse, so we're doing a lot of filming basically in there and in here, and I will show some other things like my flower garden. Obviously that's an extension of my greenhouse and I love flowers, so I will be sharing this area with y'all as well. But since we've had a lot of fish stuff going on and just recently my fish room, I've been thinking about changing the name, and I knew that might help with a little bit with traffic, people trying to find fish content on YouTube, and I just thought it would be super fun and cute to change it. So I have been thinking of names, and I kind of wanted something that would go with both of these. And just a couple nights ago, it was like a bell went off and Glass House came into my mind. I don't know, I woke up just thinking about it. So I thought Glass House Aquatics would be super cute because my greenhouse is a glass house and the fish live in a glass house. So yeah, that's what we are now. And so I hope that kind of clarifies things, and hopefully that's what we're set on. That's what we're going to be from this point on. And I hope you guys are enjoying the fish stuff. I love the aquatic stuff, and I think it just really has a good relationship with the greenhouse and the plants. They both kind of feed off each other. That is what we are now. We are Glass House Aquatics. I'll try to say it quite frequently, and I think eventually it'll set in and I'll quit saying the other. But welcome to Glass House Aquatics, and I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. I wasn't really going to get on here and film much today, but I thought I would show you guys something really quick. My husband's been sick. I've been taking care of him a lot, and my son's birthday is today, so I got to go up and make his special dinner. He's having tacos and something really good for dessert his mama's making. So we're going to do that, but I wanted to show you guys something super cool that happened either today or yesterday that I just noticed. So you know how we caught the lemon blue-eyed pleco from Seth's Aquarium, and we put it in here with one of my males? Well, I told Seth, I said, bring a flashlight down here. I need to look in this cave because I've been seeing the female go in there and then the male was in there. So let's get the flashlight and check it out. So you guys, up in that back left corner is a clutch of eggs that the pleco has laid. So when I first discovered them about an hour or two ago, the female was in the cave. And then she came out. I put some wafers in there. She came out to eat, and then I didn't see anybody else in the cave. So I went to tell Seth, and I thought maybe we need to come up with a game plan, maybe retrieve the eggs. And by the time I come back down here, he's been in the cave ever since fanning the eggs. So he's a younger male. I wasn't sure he was mature enough. I'm still kind of going to be waiting, watching, and I'll keep you guys updated. If they do hatch, it should be within the next 5 days. The male and female are both lemon blue-eyed bristlenose plecos, so it'll be really cool to have some babies from those two. I will keep you guys up to date. It is a rainy day here in East Tennessee, but tomorrow it's supposed to be, I think, near 80 and sunny. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Seth and I just got back from the aquarium store. We got a few things. I got some more food for the Ranchu because I really wasn't super happy with what I was feeding her all the time because I was wanting some sinking pellets, and I got some this time, and I'll show you what I got. I also got a little piece to go onto my garbage can that we're going to hook up tomorrow that I can do water changes and drain it out here into a bucket or to use for my flowers or my greenhouse. Because before, what I was doing was coming out here and trying to dump the garbage can. It was full of heavy water, so we found a little hookup, which I got the idea at the aquarium store. And he gave me the parts and the pieces and put them together, so we're going to work on that tomorrow. I also got a power head. He gave me some tips on breeding these corridoras that I actually wasn't doing, that I'm going to start doing to see if I can get them to spawn. And what else did I get? I think that was about it. Just some stuff to set up my tanks. Cycling stuff, if you're going to put fish in immediately, that's a good one. I had run out of the other, and I think that's supposed to be good. Steph got some food. We got some algae wafers for the Plecos, and we're also gonna check the update on this Pleco down here in the cave. I am super excited about this water change thing, y'all. The things I get excited about, but the garbage can was a great idea, but then I had to wheel it across outside into my gravel and get it out to the yard to dump it because it was hard to keep all of that water and retrieve it out of the garbage can. But with this new valve system and hose, I think it's going to be really cool. I can't wait to try it out and tell you guys how it works. We've got Miss Snail over here, Miss Mystery Snail. She's cleaning the glass. These things are awesome, y'all. So a few days ago, I noticed this sponge filter was completely green on top. And when I did a water change, I was like scraping it off. And it was really kind of hard to get off. So my Snail, I noticed she found it like a day later, and overnight she cleaned all of it off. It was just clean the next morning. So these things are so valuable. Update on babies. She has not dropped any fry. No new babies in here. Nobody else yet. So we're still waiting on these over here. Let's see if I can turn the light on just a little more. We can see. Still waiting on her to drop. And she is very, very big. And I keep saying that, but she is. She's big too. She is one of my designer colors. And there's the Corridoras. One of my reds down in here. And then another designer color in here, which she's in there somewhere. Oh, I see her. She stays underneath that grass. So, still waiting. And then just growing out babies. So this is the food that they recommended for her. And it says you can feed it twice a day and as much as they can consume in 3 to 5 minutes. And I'm thinking she might consume a lot. So, I don't know. Let's go check it out. She's kind of used to finding the food on the top now, but I really think it'll be better for her to get it off the bottom just because I don't want her to swallow so much air. Just because these fish right here, and the way they've been bred and their body types, they can really have like squished organs and stuff inside of them, so they can be really prone to different things and like swim bladder and stuff. She's so cute. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna do this here. This food has salmon, fish meal, gluten, flour, rouge, freeze-dried krill, kelp, fish oil, garlic powder, earthworm powder. It's got a lot of good stuff in it, so I think they're gonna like it. I hope they like it. Now that's what it looks like. Let's try a piece. Oh, it sinks. Let's see if she finds it. Come on. We'll drop a few more. I think once she realizes they're gonna start sinking, they're gonna get used to that and they'll be able to find it. Come on, it's down there. Come on. Put your finger down here. Should find your finger. Come on. Here. Down here. Come on. Let's see. She's got to see it. Oh, somebody found it. Oh, he did. Okay. Oh, she caught that one. Oh, let's try it again. Ah! Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I thought he saw it. Oh, she's found it. Oh, that's a big piece. She's got sand in her mouth. Who wants to eat sand? Okay. Yeah, this is working. Let's see if y'all like it. Let's see what y'all think about it. Share the love here. It's like, I don't know what that is. Come on now. Let's don't be wasting food here. think she's still chewing it. She looks like she's chewing. First thing I'm gonna do is check to see if the male Pleco is still in the cave. He is in there fanning, which is amazing. The eggs still look like a good color, orangey yellow, so that is good. So I think everything's on track so far. So what I was told at the aquarium store was, and this is part of the research that I had already discovered, was you have to simulate the rainy season to get these guys to spawn. And how you do that, first and foremost, he said, was to let the water evaporate out of the tank first before we simulate the rainy season. He said what the best thing to do is have some sort of fan blowing over the water. So take the lid off and get some sort of fan. So I've got to go out and get a hose for my garbage can maybe tomorrow. So I'm thinking about getting one of those little clip-on fans or something just kind of, I can aim over this and let this water drain down. He said about this far. He said whatever it will drain down in about a week, and he said it should drain down pretty good. And at that point, I want to do a cold water change, and that should stimulate like the rainy season and get this power head going to create a lot of flow. Something getting the water stirred up like it's raining, and that should trigger them to spawn. And they will spawn on smooth surfaces, so I should be able to retrieve the eggs. Otherwise, if you leave the eggs in here, they may end up eating them, so we'll bring the eggs somewhere else to hatch them. I'm pretty excited about this. I hope it works. I'm gonna put this pump in here. Alright, so I've got the power head in here. It's putting some movement in here. I may have to turn it up. I've got it set on low. When I do the cold water change in about a week, I'm gonna turn this up and create quite a bit of flow in there, and we'll see if it works. These spawning mops are really nice too. I don't know if the Corydoras will lay in the spawning mop, but if they do, it's an easy way to transport the eggs somewhere else to have them hatched. I like looking through the side of the fish tank, going all the way through the tanks. You can see, it's so cool. Also shows how clear the water is. Super cool. Still soaking the driftwood. Good afternoon. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is a beautiful day here in East Tennessee. Totally spring-like. It's supposed to be around 80. It just feels wonderful. It's getting pretty warm in here. I'd say my vent fan will probably be kicking on before too long. But I'm just doing a walk through the greenhouse. I've already watered everything. Days like this, you've definitely got to water. I water most days here in the greenhouse, especially my carnivorous plants. And there it goes. My duckweed is going pretty good. I've got some Java moss in here that's good, growing out for the aquariums. The dead has awakened.
I'm alive.
He's alive!
Barely.
Barely. He has been sick for a week. Yeah. I have a little project. I've allowed him to come outside for a few minutes. Not too long though. We're going to put like a little valve on my garbage can, and that is what I use to do my water changes. I found it a little difficult to wheel out and dump over and over because I do take out a lot of water when I do water changes, and it rolls on this gravel, and I found it hard to fill up stuff to use for watering my plants. So we have got a little valve the other day at the aquarium store. I told you guys when we went, and my husband's going to figure out a way to put it on here. I bought a dedicated hose to hook up to it, so hopefully it's going to work. Those snails have been super active in the last like 3 or 4 days.
He's all the way out.
And there's little eggs on the back of the
oh yeah, there is.
Those are from those snails that just appeared, like that one on top of that rock.
It's alright. They're snails, so they grow.
Oh gosh. Aquatic life down here. All kinds of it going on.
She's grown.
Aquarium. You think so?
Yep.
Well, she eats like a pig.
Yeah, she's grown.
She is a pig eater.
I've seen her in 7 days. That's not true. I come down Friday night. That's the last time I saw her.
She's a pig. This is what we're hooking to the garbage can. Hopefully it'll work. Alright, so we got the piece put on. I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like. We didn't put the hose directly onto it. We put like a little piece right here that connects to the valve that we bought at the aquarium store. That way we can take the hose on and off. But I've encountered a slight dilemma. So this hose right here is a more stiff type hose. And it kind of kinks up and rolls up. And the water coming out of there doesn't have a lot of pressure. So it was just getting stuck and really not draining. So I decided to get one of these soft hoses that I use under here and just laid it flat. And I do live sort of on a hill, and so it just run immediately right out of there. So I think I'm gonna have to purchase one of these hoses right here to work with this one. Plus it'll be a whole lot easier to just roll up when I'm done. I should have done that to begin with. I don't know why I didn't, but I'm sure that even if you live on a flat surface, as long as the hose was like straight coming out of it, it would probably drain. Or even if you didn't need a hose, I'm running mine out of the basement. I don't want to have to like wheel this out because I have gravel. You may not have that situation, so you would just, all you would need is just a little valve right there, and you could just drain it out outside, or if you have a drain in your room. I've seen people with drains in their room, so that would work too. But anyways, this is going to work. I just have to get the right hose, and I think it'll make life simpler. So basically the end of my hose just screws right onto this little piece right here. And then I can just run it out here. Alright, we have drainage. Good. Alright, it works. It's better than what I had before. And I can even tilt it forward now that it's super light, that the water's almost all the way out. I can just drain the rest of it out by doing that. Success! So I think I'm done for now in the fish room. I'm sure I'll be back down here later. And I just fed her some duckweed. She's working on clearing that out of here. She's very healthy. I'm glad about that, because sometimes the ranchies can have, you know, a few issues, but she has not had the first issue. Fingers crossed, she does good. We continue to give her a good diet and the things that she needs. So yeah, she's really cute. I've been looking at some males because I really think she is a female. So I'm looking for a mate for her. I want to breed her. I've seen some super cute ones online, like all kinds of colors. It's really hard to choose from actually. But I'm looking into it. I'm just trying to make sure that they're reputable and, you know, people have good reviews about the place that I get them from. So that's kind of what I'm looking into. Alright, I gotta go feed the sick. He's been banned from the kitchen. We try not to get germs spread around the house. How is that even possible when people are so sick? But anyways, we're trying to keep our precautions out there.